Chag Sameach, everyone, and I wish you all an awesome Pesach. Wanted to share a few words with regards to Talmud. Again, we are on page number 10. Very interesting. We see one of the sources of Jewish outreach in today's page of the gemara, of the precious Talmud here in a Masechet, Sotah, where it talks all about Abraham. It's quoting from the Parshiot at the start of Sefer Bereshit, within regards to Abraham, where he called out and proclaimed the voice of Hashem in Beersheba, the city of Beersheba, the name of Hashem, the glory of Hashem. And what's it referring to over here? They talk about an eshel, an orchard that Abraham had potentially planted in this place. There's two different opinions what happened over here. One opinion is that Abraham planted with a massive amount of acres of space, orchards, and which grew full of delicacies and all different things. Another suggestion, according to Talmud, is that he set up hotels and lodging places where loads of people, different people came in and stayed. What's going on here, friends? There's different opinions that are voiced in the Talmud. So as I'm going to walk around here, show you around this amazing hotel scenery where I am. Possibly not as good as Abraham, our patriarch Abraham's hotels where he stored the people in, which we learn in the Daf Yomi, but just to say a few words with regards to what's going on here, friends. So Abraham, Avram Avinu, became a kiruv worker, an outreach worker and during the start of the Parshiot, he inspired at the end hundreds of thousands of idol worshippers to give up their faith and go to the faith of monotheism over here. That's what happened with Abraham, our forefather. And naturally, so what happened was, he had lodging place, he had hotels where all these idol worshippers came to and stayed. And in these hotels, he gave them plenty of food, plenty of drink. He washed their feet and everything else because it had full of the dust of the idols and everything else. And in the lodging places, at the end, they all said to him, I really want to thank you. I really want to thank you a lot. The various different people said to him over there, the idol worshippers or whatever it might have been. So he says, don't thank me, thank the Almighty, the Creator, Hashem. That's what his answer was to them, to inspire them and to bring them closer to Hashem. And they thanked Hashem at the end. They did let's just say the Birkat Hamazon, or whatever it might have, in gratitude to Hashem. That was his way of bringing them in. He engaged them, he embraced them, he gave them free food, free drink and everything else. And he succeeded in inspiring so many different people. And we learn all throughout the Torah, the importance of this. They say that it happened after the incident of Or Kasim, where it happened to be Nimrod threw him inside the fire. At that point in time, he saw it as a turning point in his life, and he knew that now he's got to inspire loads of people and bring them close to Almighty, to Hashem. And he succeeded and became the forefather, the father of Isaac, and then the grandfather of Yaakov, and the great-grandfather of the Shvatim, the 12 tribes, respectively. And that's the power of what we can all do over here. Hashem gives us all the gift to inspire other people. We know we're coming into the festival of Pesach over here, and we learn inside the Daf, what Abraham's tactic was to give chizuk to people, to embrace people, to get people closer to Hashem. And that's something that we can expound on and take on this opportunity. Tonight, for example, we are all going to do the Leila Seder tonight, and it's a time where we can inspire. It might be that we've got kids who we could inspire over there. We've got the gift to do outreach to them, to embrace them, to bring them close to the path of Hashem. It's a time where we can bring other people in closer to Hashem, wherever it might be, whether the synagogues we're going to we see someone that is less well off than us. We see people that need help, need advice. People are going through so many struggles, especially in modern day, with regards to possibly shalom bayit, it could be, or problems with children going off the derech, or different bad business dealings, or health, unfortunately. But it's a time where we can bring them closer to Hashem and inspire them in the way that they need to be inspired. And this is very much represented here in the Daf Yomi today by Avram Avinu over here, that after he had such a life-shaking moment with Or Kasdim, when Nimrod threw him and his life was saved through a miracle which Hashem did, he dedicated his entire life to Hashem, to monotheism, to bring people close, to stop people from worshipping idols at that point in time and everything else. And the gift he got at the end was Brit Ben Abatarim, which Hashem gave the covenant at the end. Hashem gave it as a present to him, and that's Eretz Yisrael nowadays, and that's our present now. Here we are. Here I am just live in Ramat Gan, and this is the place to be. This is a gift of Avraham Avinu. That's what the outreach work, the love of fellow mankind did for Abraham and for us, for future generations. Guys, I want to wish you all an awesome Chag Sameach, and for people that are listening from outside of Israel, a good Shabbat Shalom in advance also, since that it is going to be naturally 3 days for those people. And enjoy. Take care. Bye.